If the seawater suddenly disappears, how long can the Earth last? The moment the sea disappears, the Earth will have an additional vacuum area of 1.3 billion cubic kilometers. All ships sailing in the deep sea will fall to the bottom of the sea. A violent impact shatters it. At the same time, the Earth will fade its blue color. When the seawater disappears for 1 minute, the atmosphere will surge into the seabed quickly, diluted for filling the original ocean space. The global average altitude will rise by 4,000 meters. At the same time, the temperature will drop by 24. It instantly enters cold winter. As the Earth loses 97% of its water resources, only 3% of the water remains. It will also be affected by the cooling and can only exist in the form of frost. When the seawater disappears for 10 minutes, due to the pressure of losing the weight of the seawater, causes the seabed crust to rebound, thus squeezing the mainland plate. Severe earthquakes will occur around the world. When the seawater disappears for 1 hour, the seabed will become clear. Many marine creatures began to die one after another, and emit a pungent smell. When the seawater disappears for a day, great changes in atmospheric pressure. Global temperature drops sharply. The entire Earth will fall into a world of ice and snow. At this moment, people finally realize the seriousness of the problem and start building underground shelters. The seawater disappears for a week, due to the soft flow layer on the seabed surface, losing the pressure of seawater weight, causing a large number of undersea volcanoes erupt one after another. The seawater disappears for a month, as seaweed that supplies 80% oxygen to the Earth begins to gradually fade away, maximally reduce the oxygen content of the atmosphere, and is affected by the persistent effects of water deficiency and hypoxia. More than 80% of organisms are extinct. When the seawater disappears for half a year, precipitation will disappear completely. Drought then swept the world, and triggered the largest fire in human history. At the same time, combustion will release a lot of carbon dioxide. This creates a greenhouse effect. The average temperature on the Earth will rise by 20 to 30 degrees. Since there will be no more precipitation, greenhouse effect and vicious cycle. When the seawater disappears a year later, the carbon dioxide content in the atmosphere reaches more than 85%. The temperature is as high as 100. Almost all creatures have been extinct. Only some bacteria and microorganisms can survive. A few years later, the Earth will completely lose the qualification to nurture life. It will eventually become as absurd and desolate as Venus. Looking at the 4.6 billion years of history on Earth, it is precisely because of the formation of the primitive ocean, the miracle of life was born. Finally, in the continuous evolution of life, it allows humanity to appear. It can be said, no ocean, there won't be everything at this moment. But humans do not know how to protect the ocean that once gave birth to life. Instead, fishing randomly, over-mining, causes a large number of marine life to extinction, causes unprecedented crisis for marine ecosystems. Once the ocean system completely collapses, for all living things on Earth, including humans, all will be in danger of extinction. For the future of mankind, please protect it with care. Our increasingly fragile blue ocean.